How do you want to live? Stop just waking up like an accident. What do you want? And then once you find out what you want, spend the rest of your natural life waking up and going after it. The reason why I speak with so much passion, E.T., why do you speak with so much authority? Because I'm talking about my life, not something that I read. I ate out of trash cans. I had no business eating out of trash cans. I lived in abandoned buildings. I had no business living in abandoned buildings. But E.T., your daddy wasn't in your life. Your mom was a teenage mother. You grew up.
Morning people, how are we doing? So, I have no idea what this video is going to be about. Is it a vlog? Is it a full day or full week of training? I don't know. I'm gonna go train back and legs. I might not deadlift today. Really depends on my lower back, but listen. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be heavy and intense. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Heavy, intense, consistency, results, blah, you're jacked, out of nowhere. Fuck it. Let's go. So my first exercise on my back and leg day is always some sort of lat pull down. In this gym, they have like a nice prime lat pull down, so I just use that. But honestly, if you're at a commercial gym, do a normal lat pull down. And with this, I'm not really trying to target my lats. I'm just trying to warm up my whole back for my deadlifts, which I'm about to do. With this deadlift, I'll do one set, 4 to 8 reps, and keep on pushing. I find that when I do more than one set before work, my whole CNS gets fried. And with exercise, it should have you feeling a lot more rejuvenated afterwards. If you do too many movements that will fry your CNS, squats, deadlifts, even some leg presses, then you feel fucked completely afterwards. And then you actually can't work, right? Because I have to go to the office and expand a lot of energy at my desk, sitting using Excel. If you're an online coach and you get to stay at home, that's fine. Kill yourself in the morning. But I can't really kill myself in the morning, right? I can't, right? It's not productive for the rest of my day. So deadlift felt very shit. I haven't done it for 2 weeks, so trying to do it again didn't work out. And I found that since I started running, my lower back is just not as strong, if you like, or it's been overused. So I removed deadlifts from my plan like 2 weeks ago. I tried to do them again. What? Yeah. I tried to do it again, but it didn't work out. So completely scrapped deadlifts for now. Next up is weighted pull-ups. And I'm telling you, I do this every single back day because it really works. Target your lats, upper back, rhomboids, the whole lot. So do pull-ups. Body weight, once you progress body weight, do weighted, slow and controlled. This session takes me only an hour to do before work, 6 to 7. So what's your excuse? You have no excuse. You're just lazy. Oi. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oi. 'Time for work. It's so annoying because the weather was so good this weekend, and now it's sunny, but it's like 7 degrees, right? So hope you all have a good day at work. I'm ready to go kill it. And I realized for my breakfast, since I started running, adding in the carbs has definitely helped, just because I also run midday at like 2 p.m. And before that, I would always try and have like a cookie or banana or some melon. But having the carbs now for breakfast at like 10 a.m. will just mean that I actually don't need any pre-workout before, which is really good. So again, guys, with life, with everything, I can tell you I have no carbs for breakfast. I did that for 3 years, 4 years, and I've changed, right? It doesn't mean what I was doing before was wrong. And if you end up just copying what I was doing because I was doing it, and now you feel somewhat like, oh, Emeka lied to me. It was like, no. At that time, I had 0 carbs for breakfast, 0, apart from veg, right? And that worked for me now. Now I run, I've added carbs in. People online can tell you what they're doing and how it works for them. But you must have the effing common sense to try it out yourself and see if it works for you. Because if someone tells you they're only having steak for breakfast, you try it and see if it works. If it works for you, fair enough, just keep on doing it. If it doesn't, then you probably shouldn't do it, right? Life is about trial and error. If you can't wake up at 5 a.m., then don't wake up at 5 a.m. Wake up at 6. You don't have to do anything, right? Only thing you have to do is make money. That's compulsory. How you end up doing it legally via your routine is up to you. But yeah, actually, the shirt is from Charles. I can't pronounce it, but I'll put it on the screen. Sometimes I wear extra slim fit. Sometimes I wear slim fit or I wear classic. It depends on what I bought that day. The trousers are for weekday. I like them because they are more or less not wide, but also not tight, because all the trousers I had before always got ripped. So I think this is a good fit. Headphones, I don't know where they're from actually.
Stepping, bitch, I'm repping where I lay my head, break my bread, breathing love where hatred's fed. Fuck with me, famo. Fuck with me, famo. Fuck with me, famo. Fuck with me, famo. 63rd and Rose, we blew a joint like mooting on them pigs. We all on your plate, try and get a piece of your lettuce. You know they got a dreadhead fetish. Watch me dip like axle slips on potholes. Peanut butters, I pato, step up the convo. Rolling up basil leaves and cilantro. Checking out condos, lofty thoughts get awfully awkward. Reaching and ripping on low ends, started with no ends. Keeping your conscience open, keeping your content potent. Potpourri if your nostrils open. Come get a whiff of this coffee. You catch the sauce if you want to get saucy. You see the swing and the swing for the cream. You see the south side and all of its glory. You see the faith in the...
Morning guys, so it's Wednesday. This is my first push day of the week. And to start off, I more or less do like a cable fly, just warm up my chest. And I superset that with some dumbbell laterals. Not going to any sort of failure, just literally as a warm-up movement. I'm not counting reps. I don't care about the weight for both the cable chest fly and the dumbbell laterals. All I care about is I feel warm and ready for my first exercise, which is more or less like a machine press with this, making sure I get a full stretch and a hard contraction. With all my chest movements, my emphasis will always be on the stretch more than anything. Contraction, if it's a machine, fair enough, but if it's like a bench, incline bench, flat bench, or dumbbell, there's no contraction at the top. You can't contract it, or you can't contract your chest at the top, really. We are currently on the dumbbell press. 50s felt good. I'm back to the 60s. I'll probably work with 65 in the 4 to 8 rep range. And I tend not to go above 10 reps really on anything free weight because I don't see the point. But enough talking. Let's kill the session. We have how long left? We have 30 minutes left and I have a lot to do. Wait. Make it easy. Come on. Make it easy. Oh. Push. Easy. Push.
He's doing the easy 60, maybe do the hard one next to them. They're the easier ones.
Fuck. Morning, how are we doing? So it's leg day, and it's Friday, which is good, because I'm actually tired of this whole week. But we're gonna do seated hamstring curls, leg extensions, leg press, a squat movement, not sure what yet, some adductors and some calves. Again, this will take me an hour to do, time is 6 a.m. and I'm gonna crack on with legs, heavy, intense, that's all. Range of motion, calves and hamstrings, and your legs will grow, but let's get started. Nice. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Yesterday was my lowest calorie day.
2.5.
2.5 bang on.
What did your weight do this morning?
It's not what I weight is, what my abs did. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I care about seeing like definition.
In your abs, yeah. Because if that matters more. So with all my leg movements, I've just done a leg extensions and hamstring curls. I'm making sure I take my legs through the full range of motion, full stretch, hard contraction. There's no sort of trying to prioritize one end of the movement. And I find that, especially if you're tall, you have to do full range of motion. You just have to. Fuck the half reps. Reduce the weight and try and get your legs pumped. That's how I've grown my legs, in my opinion. When I was at uni, my legs were effing swole, and that's just because I was doing like half rep leg presses, trying to load up the whole thing. Now on a leg press, I'll barely do 4 plates, but my legs feel pumped right after. one thing you'll find for me with the leg press, even when it seems like I can't go any deeper, I will take a deep breath and then find that extra range of motion and make sure there's literally nothing left on the table, and then completely push forward. Because a lot of times people think they've reached the end of the range of motion, but just a deep breath, you find that you have an extra inch or two, and every inch counts, right? Best wings, yeah?
Better than wings, actually. They're co-signed by Gordon Ramsay.
No, they'll do it.
It's not Hendon, it's like Kilburn.
Cute. Come on, bro, come on. You're going on YouTube, man. You gotta train hard. Yeah. You gotta train hard, man. You're going on YouTube. That was one of my best leg days in a very long time. The thing about hybrid training is when you run and you also train legs, your knees lose a lot of power over time. So my knees ache 24/7 more or less. So when I get a good leg day, I'm quite happy. And there's not much you can do about it. If you're running frequently, your knees will ache. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. But as you can tell, it's Friday, it's dressed down. I'm wearing a jumper from Weekday, I got on sale, some trousers from Weekday, and a black t-shirt from Uniqlo, and some old white Air Forces, right? I mean, this is nothing fancy. I have no idea how to dress. I'm not a fashion person, but what I would say to you guys is shop at Weekday, COS, Zara, Daniel Simmons. The fit is always not overly tailored. It just fits well. It's oversized-ish, but then it's not too long, because I hate when stuff is way too long, right? This is a nice crop-ish fit. And if you have no idea how to dress, stick with black, white, gray, oversized crop clothing. And what you realize is the body parts that you should train to look very jacked is more or less the main two, I would say, would be your back and your shoulders, right? The shoulders will give you that wide look, and the back will just enable you to, like when people see a big back, they can tell straight away. If you're wearing a jumper, you're wearing a t-shirt, it just shows, right? Chest is actually not going to give you any sort of crazy look in of itself. But you have wide shoulders, a big back, then your arms. Trust me, that will give you that look you want, that V-taper look. Because once your back is wide, and then shoulders cap it off, it looks effing amazing. But I'm ready to go. I'm gonna do a run at my lunch break. I think I'll do 8K or actually some speed work. I'm not sure yet. And then after work, I'm gonna meet up with my fiance. I'm gonna go for dinner in this restaurant in Peckham, I believe. But you know, it's gonna be a good day. Time is 8:50 and I need to get out. Yeah. That was a really good back session. Like I said yesterday, if you want to look jacked in a t-shirt or in your normal clothes, what you really need to work on is your lats and your shoulders, right? Because that will give you the wide look. Having overdeveloped upper traps might sometimes make you look like too much of a bodybuilder. So I train my client Jack at Bodyworks Tottenham, and I honestly love this gym. It's just a bit too far for me to go quite often. And in your total back, your lats make up most of your back, right? The whole back you see, most of that is literally your lats, right? The first exercise we did was more or less like a lat pull down, normal lat pull down, making sure we get a full stretch and a semi-good erection, a semi-good contraction. I had to slip that in. Oh, pause. So yeah, lat pull down, first exercise. We did 3 sets. We then moved on to an upper back row. This is like a standard machine you find at any gym. If you don't have this machine, literally get a cable stack and do it. It's the same thing. And with upper back movements, it's quite straightforward. Good stretch, hard contraction. That's it. Chest and pad, full stretch, hard contraction. There is no other cue you need. Don't listen to people telling you you need to do your legs like this and like that. Get a sturdy base. Make sure your legs are well planted. You're firm in your lower body. Extend your hands and contract. That's all you need to do. We then moved on to the best back builder you can do, a weighted pull-up. We did 1 set body weight, and I think we added on 5 kilos and did that. With pull-ups, again like a lat pull down, I focus on getting a very full stretch, hanging at the bottom and then contracting all the way up. In our sets, once we reached failure, we still made sure we got a full stretch, but I could help him up with the contraction. And by this point, our backs are already blown out. Pause, mate. By this point already, our backs were full of blood. We then went on to a chair supported T-bar row. And this will mostly target your upper back and rear delts. And again, full stretch, hard contraction. To me, although back day or back is the hardest to grow for some people because you can't see what you're doing, the actual exercises require the least amount of cues, right? Because it's this, that. That's all you're doing. There's not much to it. But I think because people can't see the muscle, they overthink it. And also people don't train it very hard, right? People do a lot of cable, easy stuff. Get some pull-ups, some dumbbell rows, barbell rows, chest supported T-bar rows, and your back will grow. After that, we did like 1 or 2 bicep movements and then finished off with 1 more lat exercise. So as you can see, we did 3 movements for your lats and only 2 for upper back. And sometimes I actually do 4 for lats, 1 for upper back, because the lat is the majority of your back. Done with the gym. I just meal prepped. I'll show you my food. I meal prep now, my lunch, jollof rice and some chicken. I was meant to run, but my knees feel a bit iffy, so I'll probably run tomorrow. And today is the first day where I'm not driving 300 miles or to do some viewings. If you know where I've been, the last 4 weekends, I've been on the road every Saturday and Sunday, more or less driving to view houses. We've kind of found something we like, fingers crossed, that all goes well. And of course, I'll show you guys when it's time. And I mean, you guys know when I've moved, when the gym I'm going to before work has changed. But yeah, that will be the telltale sign. I won't announce it. I'll see who'll be the first person to actually catch it in the comments. I'm like, okay, he's moved. I'll probably show you guys I've moved anyway before I move. So that's by the way. But yeah, gonna go shower, do some work. Because it's a weekend training video, I'm not trying to film too much of other stuff, but if I do go out tonight or this afternoon, I'll film it. If not, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, training chest. Tomorrow, I might go to Norton Gym just to switch it up. And again, before I close this section, don't feel like because your gym doesn't have this fancy Cybex or Prime machine, you can't train your body. Most of my training career, I've been training at Snap Fitness, Pure Gym, and I fucking grew, right? Like, most of my movements are dumbbells, barbells, and really any machine I can use, I'll use it. Don't feel like you need to be in this gym because of this machine, like, especially if you're just starting off your career. If you're a bit advanced, fair enough. If you're just 18, 23, mate, go to Pure Gym and train hard, if that's what you can get to. Now, if you can drive to a better gym, of course do that. But that's all I have to say right now. I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. Stay blessed. Morning guys, so it's Sunday, it's push day. We're starting off with a machine fly just to warm up the chest, similar to my Wednesday session. It could be a machine, it could be a cable. I wouldn't do a dumbbell one, but cable or machine fly, every gym has that. 2 or 3 sets, 10 reps, just to get some blood in the chest and get your whole joints working properly. The first main exercise is the incline chest press. I'm working up to the top set of 5 plates. I want to get more than 5 reps and beat last week or match at least last week. This machine, you have to do it quite early on because it's very hard to get fully contracted. So I'm about to do 4 plates and I'm about to do 4 plates and I'll treat 4 plates just like it's 5 plates. Very serious. So that way I'm actually very warmed up going into the next set, which is the main set. And then I'll come back down and do 4 plates or 3 plates and 15 for 10 reps. But my first set, trying to get between 4 to 6, 4 to 8 reps. But yeah, should be fun. After this, we're gonna do a second chest press, maybe a Smith machine, and then we'll do some dips. So it's bent on it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. 5 reps. 5 reps at least. 5 reps. 8. 1, 2. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what happened there. I got 2 reps and the 4 plates moves quite easy, so it's pissed me off, but it's one of those things that happen. Sometimes your sets don't go to plan and it's very annoying because 4 plates move fine. So what I'm going to do now is go back down to 4 plates and try and get 8 to 10 reps. But that pissed me off because the warm-up was completely fine, but it just wasn't there. And yeah, there's not much you can do. There's no point trying to do the weight again, really. It's best to conserve your energy and go to a different movement than trying to rectify the shit set you just did. Okay. 10 reps, let's go. 10 reps. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on. 9. Yeah. So in this video, I've shown you a week of training, but only the gym stuff. I'll start from Tuesday. Tuesday, we did back and legs. Wednesday, we did push A. Thursday, we did shoulders and arms. Friday, we did legs. Saturday, we did back. And Sunday, we did push again. And Monday will be a rest day. So my only rest day is Monday. And with those 6 sessions, I've ran 4 times this week. On Tuesday, we did 7K. On Wednesday, we did 5K. On Friday, we did some speed work, which came to a total of 5.6K. And today we did a 9K run, right? So that's 4 runs, 26.7 kilometers, which I think is a bit low, but I did what I could within the time. And it just goes to show, right? I've been in the office every day this week. And what I found has really worked for me is being able to work out at the gym in the morning, and then between 1 and 4 p.m., I can find an hour or 50 minutes to go run in the gym at work. And honestly, all of you could do the same, right? There's nothing stopping you. Really, there isn't, right? Yes, it might mean having to get 2 gym memberships, but in the grand scheme of stuff, right? A gym membership is 40, 50 quid. You will spend that on a night out without even blinking an eye. Get your priorities straight, right? But I've enjoyed recording this video. The main tips I'll give you is find out what your goal is. I'm not saying you have to run. What I am saying is you need to be weight training in some form and also building up your CV, your cardiovascular health. If it's running, swimming, I don't know what else you could do to do it. Biking, hiking, whatever exercise regime that would challenge your heart is what you want to do. So it was fun. It was fun. I'll post screenshots as I'm talking on the screen just so you guys, like, I believe it's important to actual show proof of what you're doing. I mean, obviously I've recorded the whole sessions, but in some people's minds, they could think I'm doing it on a different day or whatever. But nah, it's been fun. Body aches now. I need to have Monday off just because I'm too mashed up. Thursday, I might take off some weeks. And yeah, done talking. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel. If you want coaching advice, DM me on Instagram. And I'll speak to you guys next week. Or today's Sunday, so I'll speak to you guys probably on Tuesday. Yeah, have a good day.